Hello everybody, welcome back to FTL Mods Season 3. You're still playing with the Skimmers from Genko. I believe we're using the Skulker? Yeah, the Skulker. So far things are going well, but as I've said previously, I foresee bad things happening. So, with our heads held high, we're gonna see if we can prevent it. Let's see, so if we go here, it'll move to here. Here, it'll move to here. That's the exit, and we should be fine. Okay. Sure. Okay. Shields? No, Zoltan on shields is a recipe for disaster. Why don't you go stand over there then? This thing is getting a bit cramped. Alright. So we're gonna have to level up Charlie and free stuff, cool. Gonna have to get him leveled up at some point. Alright. Remscar colonies, because we're not going to a nebula, even though we have a scan. Fuel is running low, so we'll just use standard. Store's far away, so we'll have to rely on fuel from the wild, I guess. Alright, so this thing goes in first. Some modifiers on that. And whether you hit or miss doesn't matter, because his volley is coming right after. Nah, they still have their weapons on, which is so many borders. Hoping this thing only has 2 shots to it, but we are gonna have to send in everyone to fight. Yeah, 2 shots. We could dodge, but I don't think anyone's gonna get. He did. Yeah, because he's still in piloting. That makes sense. And if people die, they die. We can't really do too much about it. Just gotta make sure that our clone bay is up and running. Crew isn't doing too well against the borders, are they? Well, we'll keep damaging their ship in hopes that it will incite them to get their people back. The offer give you some of their goods if you don't destroy their ship. We will not accept surrender. And they're gone. Nope, they just poured someone else in. Or did they just forgot to bring that guy back? Gotta suck to be that guy, huh? Alright. So you're just standing idly by and oxygen, apparently. So upgrade Clone Bay. Speed us up a bit. We're definitely going to get boarded more, so I could probably use the extra cloning speed. And the health. Right, but at least we have enough to get us to a store to get some fuel. Continue. Well, that's going to be annoying as fudge. Cloak now. Okay, just in time for the missile to still miss. And we're safe. Just need to make sure that the drone doesn't cause too many issues for us there. Shoot that, shoot that. We will not accept surrender. And we can go find out where that drone is at. There he is. We'll probably not kill him, because it would take too much of our health away. Sure. Alright, let's go repair that breach. Okay. You don't give in to pirate demands, of course. We'll let them keep their weapons for the time being. Again, we're gonna see if you can get Charlie leveled up. We're at 50% evasion, so it should go rather quickly. Cloak this though. Alright, just trying to run. See if you can get one more shot in before we have to... Okay. No dodges. Yeah, well. It happens. We don't need the store anymore, so we may just want to go up now. Get some more combat done. Ooh, pretty. Continue. Okay, so these can't hurt us, so... Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for leveling up our engineer a bit. Which probably will go pretty quickly. This thing fires fairly rapidly, and as long as they don't hit our shields, we are safe. Yeah, that's the thing we want to see. I do think it's gonna come down to our evasion, so we want as much as we can there. Might not be the most interesting thing to look at, but it might be the ooh, started a fire in there, didn't we? Well, that's gotta suck for you guys. Ah, he's leveling up pretty quickly. It's a good thing we don't want to level our shield person. That probably would take a lot longer. Yeah, man. There you go. 14 more. You can do it. Okay, if they fire the dual laser, we're gonna have to cloak because I don't want to. Didn't matter then. Okay. They seem to have a big issue trying to take care of the fire. Good. Oh, and only 9 more here. 8. And let's cloak just to be sure. Five seconds, jeez. Oh, not 5 seconds, but 5 cycles. Yeah, he's getting there. One more, come on. There you go. The fuel would be nice, but we will probably have to max out every system if we want to get out of this one alive. Okay. Let's keep going. Demand surrender of their goods. Good. Nice. Breached and everything. Why not? Give them something to worry about. And we're done. Building materials. Alright, we'll probably just sell them on the cheap. And that's a sun. Should have probably checked for that, but I don't think we're going to have too much issues. I hope. Definitely not going to have an issue with their weapons. Five fuel is pretty good, though. Yeah, I'll take that, I think. Honor your troops. And if that means we can get out of here before the solar flare hits, all the better. Probably should have been fine anyway, but I don't know how long I would have still been stuck on taking down that ship. Take some time, so we're not going to do that. Heavy Ion 3 is the one I was actually looking for. Nice. Yeah, nice. Okay. So I think our weapons are pretty much sorted at this point. Could get missile flag, but I don't think we need it. Plenty of stuff there, though. Yeah, I think we just upgrade our cloak to its fullest. Ooh. Alright, this is apparently what we're gonna go against the flagship with. Boom. Missile launcher stays online, but that's no surprise to anyone. 20-second cloak means our weapons should be more than ready for our next volley. No, we don't need any more crew, honestly. Okay. Continue. Here's hoping this one will hit every single time. With tremendously wonderful effects. The fact that we are still capable of doing stuff like this late on is a good sign, but I really think that flagship is gonna may prove too much. And I shot the wrong thing again. Well, we finally saw the inside of the enemy ship for once. Hurrah. Cool. The great thing being that despite having 9 in weapons, I only have 5 of my own. I might still power up, well, buff up the weapons a bit, just as an insulator against damage, but yeah. Counterboarding and all that jazz, right? Which means I might put you on how far in are you on not too far. We're gonna use the Rock and the Mantis to counterboarding, I think. Third Rock Kingdom. From the sun. Or something. Sure. Prepare, sector scan. Good. What did we get? Issues. Close to the sun. Sun. Asteroid field. Asteroid field. Sun. Asteroid field. We'll want to avoid suns, because fire can spread pretty quickly here with having no doors whatsoever. Alright, heavy ion, go. Nice. On the right side, we have vision of every... Oh, almost have vision on every room on our ship. It's something. You're just standing there like, yep, I got nothing to do. She crafts suffers from an all-out power failure. Oh, that's gotta be sad. Huh? Oh well. Their engines are offline. Sucks to be you. Okay. Let's probably power up my engines again, but you know. Lead them to their destination. You have more power that we can buy? Yes. And why not, right? It's not like I'm gonna need it for much else. Unless I suddenly find a glaive beam. Okay, so here. And then some stuff down there, I guess. Continue. We're gonna need to cloak on this one, I think. Just one piece. Ooh, and that has 2 shield piercing. I did not know that. Thought all of those were just 1. Well, thanks for leading me astray on that one. Harbor ship repair. Oh, it's coming from their augment. That I thought it was this weapon that still managed to fire, but no, it's... nah. It's actually Crystal Vengeance. Alright. Continue. 5, 6 shots. Haha. We got more than that. It all depends on this thing hitting, though. It did. It's gonna be a sad day when this thing ends up finally missing. Ask and I shall receive, right? But yeah, it's gonna be worse when it happens at the start of a spell of combat. Fighting maneuvers bring a ship near a small asteroid field, having suffered considerable damage. Our pilots decide to abandon the attack, they activate their backup thrust and fly to escape to the hazard zone. Did they say what it was? Asteroid field, yeah. I don't understand this. I mean, your shields are down, your weapons are down, and your idea is to hide in an asteroid field, having no shields. Intercept them before they get to the asteroid field. You're pushed deep into your siege. The pilot puts full power to the engines, easily getting ahead of the ship. No one escapes you. That sounds pretty ominous, doesn't it? Like, no, there is no escape. You're doomed. Well, that's gonna miss. Didn't do you a lot of good, though. Cool. Sure. So what else is there to upgrade? Clone Bay and Oxygen. I'm probably just gonna put one there. Take that. Get a bit of a buffer on the weapons, you know. Well, a quest here. Yeah. That might be crazy enough to work. Good thing I didn't buy that reactor power. Don't think I'll ever need it, but I suppose I could put it in. Oxygen or Clone Bay. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah. That is not good. Let's hope we can rush the exit a bit now. Haha! Our turn. Now, we take out the clone bay so that that guy cannot come back, and that will probably also prevent them from boarding me in the future. Especially if I do that. Yes, because we just lost quite a bit of fuel. It's fine. Go here, move to here. Go here, move to here. Yeah, okay, sure. Still fine. Good. We definitely needed the fuel, though. So. Yeah, okay. The rock captain, huh? Well, we finally have full vision of our ship now. That's something, right? It looks pretty. Could have used more fuel, but, you know. Outbreak in progress. How about no? Probably shouldn't do the sector scanner at this point. Alright, that's the end of our fuel. So this is gonna have to go quickly, so wait, you shoot everything down, don't you? Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have to time this. Oh, and I hit the frickin' drone. Yep. It begins. Not good. Not good. Okay, that's better. We did end up hitting with the thing there. Alright. Engines are down as well, giving us a good amount of extra time in which they can't dodge, so we should hopefully be able to take them out rather soonish. Okay, we did end up hitting that again, which is good. Good. Let's hope they have fuel with them. Yes. Okay, good. We're gonna go here and then this. I should probably just go here, right? Okay, so we can use our cloak on this one if there's actually something here. We're in a nebula, so I think we're gonna do this. Stores are up there. Well, at least we know there's combat here now. Yes. We need the fuel. Which will hopefully get us far enough in. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Yes. 6 fuel, that's good enough. Which means we don't need anything else anymore, but do we have anything to... Where are we? Let's start with that. Sector 7. We can sell the building materials. We can sell the sector. Yeah, we got some stuff to sell. So let's go to the. We'll go to the store down there, I think. This whole button is now fudged up. Good stuff. Hacked my weapons, which is, needless to say, quite the nuisance. Our cloak is pretty long though, so. There we go. Safe and sound. I was gonna try to explode at some point because he has the weapons and well, not the weapons, but the piloting and engines. A telltale sign of a ship ready to flee. Nice. Yeah, no, that ain't happening. Good try though, but no. Too bad this fight is getting dragged out longer than I would have wanted to, but not too much I can really do. Come on, and off you go. Okay. Sell some stuff, get our final few upgrades in, and yeah, well, maybe we can get a good weapon here. Might get complicated, so we're just gonna sell it out. Ooh, a Vulcan. A Vulcan, a Vulcan, a Vulcan. Or a Hermes. No, I think I'm gonna. I could swing the Vulcan easily. Question is, would it be better than the Heavy Ion 3? Let's see. You got a pre-igniter, so that yeah, I think the Vulcan is better. Or I could, yeah. Why not just replace it with this gun, right? That makes sense. Yeah, cool. Right. I'm gonna put you at the spot over there, though. Okay. We got 3, 6, 10 in weapons. And we still have 2 upgrades we could do. Doing them as a buffer, that is. Okay, carry on. Light artillery laser ain't all that special. Okay. Could have given me those a bit sooner, I guess. We don't really need a repair. Let's go hunt down. It's and it's a big ass cruiser thingy. Well, we might need repair now. Say we might. Oh, and it's one of those things that shoots down everything again. Damn it! I feel like I should cloak when I'm not going. Yep. Alright, let's cloak. We'll see if that Vulcan is gonna be a good thing for us or not. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Will it play nice with my other weapons or not? That's the key question, isn't it? It's missing a lot, I'll give it that. Shot the drone, there's our way in. This is just pathetic. Come on, you freaking drone. See, this is kind of what I'm afraid of what's going to happen with the flagship. We're just going to miss too many shots and therefore not going to be able to do our rush strategy. Alright, we're pretty much done now. Took out its evasion. Yeah, good job trying to run there, sport. Too late though. Okay. That's it. It's fully maxed out. It's gonna be boring when they start boarding me. Didn't take them very long, did it? It's the beam, which I assuming gives us a little bit more time. I don't actually know that for sure, though. So, you know, don't quote me on that. Okay, come on, we still have dudes left. Good. Okay, they're done. Let's take down them shields. Lucky dodges on our end as well. Jeez, they got their evasion back already? Come on, man. Yeah, flagship is gonna be a crapshoot, man. It's gonna be ironic, though, if we manage to beat it. Tiny little ship taking down a huge thing like that. Yeah. Okay, everyone back to their normal places. There's nothing to spend our scrap on. Alright, let's repair the full just because we got the missiles for it. It's kind of interesting. I don't really understand why this takes like forever, but I don't know. There's probably a reason for it. We're gonna try to use this in combat then as well. Okay, let's do this. Please hack oxygen. Well, that didn't last long. Right. Well, this is your time to shine. I have the eye on time for you to miss the most important shot of your life. Huh. surprised, to be honest. I think we go for the rush down here because I'm pretty sure that prolonging this fight is just gonna end up messing us up tremendously. So yeah, rush it down, try to liberate our cloak so that we have it when we need it. And take this thing out yesterday. Okay. Phase 1, good. You know, what I would really appreciate on this ship, and I suppose it's just one extra bar of shields. Not a full shield layer, but just one extra bar so you have a bit of a buffer. Okay. Let's keep going. We made it this far, so I'm already content. I don't need too much to be happy, you know. Ah, I knew you would miss one of these first ones on the flagship. Called it, sort of. We have powerful oxygen, so we should be able to swing this. Sort of. Maybe. Okay, with a cloak that's like ridiculously long, we should be able to do this. We probably should stop the auto fire there. Good thing there's a lot of beam drones in there, so our shields can hold out. Alright, take the thing out. Pew, 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 pew. Cool. Phase 2 is done. So far so good, right? Everyone's in their correct placings, I'm assuming. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's see. The big one. Whatever you say, Professor Monster. Mind control is going to be a bit of a bitch. Yeah, not to mention the borders, which I completely forgot about. If we lose crew here, we lose crew here. Do I cloak? No, because our... okay, we fired everything. Now we cloak, and everything goes off. And maybe, I can't be certain about this. It lasts long enough to also get rid of the thing here. And indeed it did. Nice. Okay, carry on, carry on. he resisted the ion damage. Forgot about that. We still have a lot tons and tons of borders, which I completely forgot about. Okay, that's mind control offline. That should help a bit. We'll speed up repairs on oxygen. Just rush the thing down, mate. And we are done. Sweet. Alright. Well, that went okay. Yeah. Really didn't think it was going to go as well as it did, but like I said, a lot depended on shots that hit or missed. And apparently we did hit when it was most necessary. I'm not going to do another run with the other two because whilst they do have some differences, the main mechanic, namely the, not a bad score either, main mechanic of the capacitator is on all of them, as well as the cramped room and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, you can apparently win with these. If anything, like I said, I would probably appreciate a 5th bar of shield, so you could actually have a bit of a buffer. But besides that, yeah, it works fine. I mean, I sort of knew already that starting with a pre-igniter is a bit overpowered. I've seen it happen many times before, but I mean, nothing different there. I mean, I gotta say, we also got lucky with finding the correct weapons to make it all work, especially in Captain's Edition. That's something you can't take lightly. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the Skimmers. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you're in the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and or sending me a friend already. And I'm seeing you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.